I'm gonna go through these add-ons really quick and see what we're working with. I'm really nervous about the Aries, you know. I want the Aries to be really good and the purples. I want all of this to be good. You know, I've been wanting this change for a really long time. I feel like this killer has not had good add-ons since 2020. That's when this killer came out. Lead Ring, this is one that I never would touch before. Increases the range of punishment of the damned by 25% and decreases the width of punishment of the damned by 25%. So they did confirm that they have add-ons that are going to increase the width of it, which again, I do not think it's too strong. I'm gonna be real. Like, you know how many times someone has come to my chat and recommended behavior to make that change, and like, I told them, I'm like, there's no way they're gonna do that. That's ridiculously strong. Like, you try looping a Pyramid Head at an unsafe pallet loop already, just how he is currently on live servers, and imagine his power is wider now. I don't know. I mean, I'm not complaining. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that I don't want this, because hey, easier games for me, I'm chilling. But at the same time, I'm just like, what are we doing? Okay, so this just gives you a little bit more range. And we did get the old Burning Man painting. We got that base kit. So we got extra range base kit. Keep that in mind. Dead Butterfly increases Rites of Judgment's recharge rate by 10%. Okay, so it's just recharge. I mean, that's fine. Copper Ring increases maximum duration of Rites of Judgment by 5 seconds. Okay, so we're going to get like a lot of different types of duration add-ons. Some of these browns are already pretty good, because a lot of the newer killers that are coming out have like really good brown add-ons. Okay, Wax Doll increases the range of punishment of the damned by 5%. Okay, so that's still a range add-on, but it's 5%. Okay, Spearhead, when a survivor is saved from a cage of atonement, you see their rescuer's aura for 8 seconds. It seems like they're really trying to get rid of the tunneling Pyramid Heads, or to encourage us not to tunnel. Like, they're trying to implement that in the game generally, so I mean, I guess it makes sense. Okay, Leopard Print Fabric decreases the duration of stuns by 15% while using Rites of Judgment. Forgotten Videotape increases the speed at which punishment of the damned travels by 10%. Travel speed? Travel time? As someone who's always used double range, because obviously that's the #1 shit that you should use right now before these changes go live. If a lot of these changes go live, I don't know what's going to go live and what's not. But my biggest complaint about range was W key. Survivors get so much distance when you hit them from very far, and that's because of travel time. So like, travel time on this killer is kind of bad from like his point of view. Like, survivors don't really notice it. It's kind of hard for you to notice it from the survivor's point of view. But when you're playing this killer and you go for an M2 hit and it's from like a pretty long distance, they're going to be across the map before you can get to them. So I feel like this probably diminishes that. So like, if you are getting sick and tired of the W key, anything with the speed of his power is probably going to fix that for you. Possible speed build for yeah, like there's so many things you can do now. Like, we're only in the greens. Like, we didn't even get to the blues and the purples yet. Cinderella Music Box decreases punishment of the damned's cooldown by 10%. Okay, cooldown. Volatile Sect Photographed decreases your terror radius by 2 meters for each survivor affected by torment. Yeah, I don't think I would ever touch that. I'm gonna be honest. This is okay, but like, terror radius stuff never really matters with this killer because he's already pretty loud. Tablet of the Oppressor, while using Rites of Judgment, gain the Untectable status effect. That's kind of what the Eerie add-on did before. Well, technically you had to be standing on a trail, but there would be like small little frames where like your terror radius would go out while you're using your sword, like Rites of Judgment. That would probably help on pallet loops like on Mother's Dwelling or something, where there's like a lot of wood or something and they can't see you. Misty Day Remains of Judgment, injuring a survivor with punishment of the damned reveals their aura for 8 seconds. We're getting aura reading add-ons on this killer? What? Okay, yo, as someone who doesn't really run a lot of aura reading, having an add-on is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not complaining. That's kind of crazy. Rites of Judgment trails inflict exhausted for 10 seconds. Mannequin Foot. So we got exhaustion add-ons now. Okay, this was the best add-on before, so what are they doing? When missing punishment of the damned, see the auras of survivors within 3. Okay, so these are like similar to some of Blight's add-ons. That's interesting. All right, now we're to the purples. Scarlet Egg. Survivors afflicted with torment spawn rites of judgment. Sorry. Trails when sprinting. I don't think I read that right. Hold on. Survivors afflicted with torment spawn rites of judgment trails when sprinting. These trails last 5 seconds. So the second I get somebody tormented, they're gonna get everyone on. It's like I'm playing Plague, basically. I mean, yeah, it's only for 5 seconds, but a lot of these survivors nowadays, they don't split up. I mean, you get some of those gen rushing squads with like brand new parts that probably split up, but behavior's even forcing survivors to spawn together now. You have to bring an offering to spawn away from your team, apparently. Injuring a survivor with punishment of the damned increases rites of judgment's charge by 30%. Rust-colored egg. Survivors injured by punishment of the damned suffer from the oblivious status effect for 80 seconds. Okay, so did they change anything with this? Survivors damaged by punishment of the damned suffer from... Okay, so that's the same. Okay, now we're at the areas. Okay, the areas were these were the worst areas in the entire game. Obsidian Goblet. Punishment of the damned destroys breakable walls and pallets. Increases punishment of the damned's cooldown by 20%. We're gonna have to test this. Iridescent Seal of Metatron was another really trash add-on before. So decreases the range of punishment of the damned by 50%. Punishment of the damned's range increases by creating rites of judgment trails up to a maximum of 200%. This resets when punishment of the damned hits a survivor. I'm trying to do the math here. That's like 20 meters, right? 25 meters max? Yeah, that's super far, bro. That's super far. Honestly, that's a nasty area. This range is something. Okay, so they added base kit BT and endurance to cages now. That I want to see. So if I caged him there, he's got to be around here, right? Yeah. Yeah, that flick is bugged, man. Yeah, you could pick him up. That is really far. Yeah, if someone could stand right in front of this hook. I want to test that. Does that not work? Okay, it does work. Sooner or later, things are going to change, you know? Things are going to change. Alright, let's chase the Pookie. Yeah, this is not a good pallet. This is not a good pallet, Pookie. That's a strong Maria, I'm not gonna lie. We'll test the pallet breaking out on soon. Yeah, it is coming out from like the side. Hold on. It's weird because like when I'm standing still, like it's center screen. I don't know. Okay. You play on 120 and flicks are easy. Well, that flick went very far. Yeah, this killer, I'm gonna let you wiggle. This killer. Wow. Ridiculously strong. Because the main, like I said, the main counterplay to this killer is to dodge his attack, to double back or hold forward, kind of like Nurse. You can't do that close proximity if the width of his power is like increased. You can't do it. You can't dodge that close proximity. You just can't. Which is insane to me. Yeah, that cooldown is hefty. Nah. Nah. Nah, no way. No. That right there is insane. With this add-on, you can't miss though. Like you have to like you have to be on point with your aim. But since I got this width add-on, it's kind of... Oh, nice dodge, Pookie. Look at that. Like, look at that width. You can't dodge that. And look at this, like, this little corridor right here. Look at the width of it. This is... No. Yeah, I'm thinking of like some of the best Pyramid Head mains that play this game. Using this add-on, not fair. Not fair. Damn, that flick did not go anywhere. I'm gonna chase James. Oof. Yeah, look how hefty that cooldown is. Oh, I didn't think you would go in the pallet. Yeah, see, and plus you can do it at an angle like that. You don't even have to be standing like directly in front of it. You can do it at an angle. Oh, that makes mind games like... Oh my god. I can feel the difference, but it doesn't really make a difference. I'm gonna be real. It doesn't really make much of a difference because his power goes further. And they have an add-on that kind of like... They have an add-on that makes his power travel quicker. It's weird because like Pyramid Head flicks kind of do that on live sometimes too. It's just almost every single flick on PTB is kind of like that now. Let's see. Oh, that's good distance still. Because of that base range, like... Oh, Poopy, I thought you'd take the window. Should leave him. Add. Oh yeah, you're getting M1'd. Every time a survivor does that shit, I'm M1ing. Yeah. Altogether. That's the guy who wrote the essay, right? I went against him a couple of times when I was on Survivor. He's really nice. He's the only clown main that I've seen that is like actually friendly. No hate to clown mains, I'm sorry, but like usually they get really mad when they lose. He had nothing but nice things to say to me. Yo, Georgie, Larry's is a crazy pick, I'm not gonna lie. That's like a sin for Pyramid Head mains right there. I played a lot of Pyramid Head in the past, so when I started playing Freddy lately... Hold up. God damn. That's not even max range either, like... I'm about to really like try and 99 that shit. That almost hit, huh? So this is, I call this add-on the grower, not the shower add-on. This is the grower, not the shower add-on for sure, because it grows the longer you hold it. Yeah, that's insane. Somebody caught a stray. Man, it's tickling your toes. This palette. So like imagine, yeah, you go to this little loop right here and it has this pre-dropped. Like sometimes when you're using your power, you notice how like survivors will try and W away because they think that you're literally like focusing the loop. When they're trying to run away, you get that extra distance and it's just like free because they're not going to be paying attention. And I feel like most survivors struggle, or most pyramid heads struggle when like they see survivors pre-dropping, because now you're forced to use your power, and if you're not that great with it, you're gonna keep missing. So you could also run the width one. Like when they do that, like width add-ons here are like so good.